So the film begins with Loak, who is currently sitting near the Tree of Souls underwater. He closes his eyes here and connects with the soul of his dead brother with the help of the Tree of Souls. Both brothers start playing together here, and suddenly Loak's brother realizes that he is not playing in the real world. When Loak realizes that his brother has found out the truth, he tells him that it's all my fault. I couldn't save you while trying to save Spider. Hearing this, Loak's brother becomes sad, but then he tells his brother that you shouldn't be sad. You did a better thing by saving Spider. We can meet and talk with the help of the Tree of Souls, but Spider is human. If he had died, you would never have been able to talk to him. Here we realize that in this world of avatars, Pandora, everything is very connected to each other. Whichever avatar dies becomes a part of the soil and water here and never goes away from them. Anyway, the scene cuts now, and we see Jake. Jake is the leader of his tribe and is currently going into the depths of the sea to retrieve many guns and explosives from a destroyed human ship. Jake knows that the enemy will definitely attack again, and the weapons they have are not advanced enough to compete with clever creatures like humans. To fight humans, they needed weapons like the humans is. As soon as he returns to the tribe with these weapons, the people of the tribe get angry with him. The tribe's people think that these weapons can only harm the avatars. Then Neytiri explains to the tribe's people that no, these weapons can also protect our tribe and prepare people for war. Neytiri now uses these explosives to make some new arrows, meaning she creates weapons even more advanced than the humans. On the other hand, we now see Miles at the human base, who is making a new plan. He wants to go to areas of the Avatar world, Pandora, where these people have not yet gone, and where the Fire Clan people live. Miles thinks that by befriending the Fire Clan, they can soon kill Jake's entire family, and also soon take control of Jake's clan. It is shown that human soldiers are trying to find Spider with the help of satellites. They think Spider is human and can help him catch Jake. Meanwhile, Spider's feelings are all about saving Pandora. Nowadays, Spider has also started feeling a strange fear. His oxygen tank is running out. He is afraid that if he dies, he will not be able to become a part of Pandora like the others, and his soul will not remain alive in Pandora. Fearing this, we are shown that the Air Clan people come here in big air balloons. The Air Clan people roam all over Pandora in their big balloons like this and trade with other clans for food and drink. Today, when these people come to Jake's clan, Jake makes a deal with them that the Air Clan people should keep Spider with them. While living here, Spider had a lot of difficulty breathing, but with the Air Clan, when he is in the air, his chances of survival will increase. Although Spider was not happy with this decision, he couldn't do anything. Taking his remaining oxygen masks, he leaves with the people of the Air Clan. On the other hand, we are shown at the human base that humans were still keeping an eye on these people with the help of satellites. And they saw that the Air Clan people hid Spider at this time. And Miles becomes very happy to see Spider, his son, at this time. Before the humans could do anything here, we see some avatars flying on terrifying monsters in the sky attacking the Air Clan. Actually, these were the people of the Fire Clan, who never maintained friendship with any clan. They were always enemies with everyone. Uran, who is their leader, looks very cruel and terrifying. As soon as she arrives, she starts attacking the entire Air Clan. And as soon as the people of the Water Clan, Jake and Neytiri, find out about this, they also come here to help the Air Clan and start killing the Fire Clan people with guns. Jake's other children get busy trying to save the Air Clan people, and a terrible battle ensues above. Here, when Jake tries to kill a fire avatar, his bullet accidentally hits the Air Clan's balloon, and the balloon bursts. Before he could die in the fire, he runs and jumps down. That balloon had also burned and fallen down. Everyone had come down, but now there was another problem. All of Spider's masks were left inside that balloon which had burned. These people decide to bring Spider's mask by going to the same place where the fight is still happening. The Fire Clan people are robbing other people, And Varang is mentally torturing the Air Clan people by grabbing their hair. To save the Air Clan people, Jake's family fires guns from behind again and kills many of the Fire Clan people, and then they hide and run away from here. When Varang sees her dead people, she is surprised because there were no arrows on them. When she saw the bullets inside their bodies, she was very impressed by these bullets. Now she also wanted similar weapons, so she goes after the people of the Water Clan. Here it is shown that Jake had also come to the battle site again to save his children, but his children were not here. Just then, someone attacks him from behind, and we see that it is the human leader, Miles. He had come here alone to take Spider, but seeing the situation here, he first asks Jake who did all this. Jake tells him that the Fire Clan did all this. But before you talk to me further, I need your help. Spider's masks are lost somewhere around here, and if we don't get the mask to him soon, he will die. At this time, Miles agrees to help Jake, while on the other hand, we are shown Spider, whose condition has become very bad because the oxygen in his mask has run out. Loak tries to pick him up and run from here, but it was no use. Loak's sister suddenly has strange visions and tells Loak to put Spider down. Then she connects her hair with the Tree of Souls, and someone in her mind starts telling her something. Following those words, she feeds Spider a seed, because of which Spider's body also started changing into an avatar's body, and now he could breathe in this Pandora, the world of avatars. Everyone is very surprised by Loak's sister, how she did all this, so she says that maybe the goddess put all that in my mind. Anyway, they were very happy at this time and were hugging each other, but then the people of the Fire Clan come after them and start attacking them with their fire. Varang, their leader, had also come with them, and she is surprised to see Spider breathing here in the underwater environment. Then these children explain that all this happened because of their goddess. Hearing this, Varang gets angry and says to that girl, "If I cut his throat, will your goddess still be able to bring him back to life?" Basically, she just wanted to humiliate the people of the Water Clan before she could harm Spider. Miles arrives here with Jake. Jake and his other people start fighting the people of the Fire Clan, while Miles catches Varang from behind. Varang tries to take control of Miles' mind, but Miles was mentally very strong, and he frees himself from her control, and thus Varang gets impressed by Miles. Here, she talks to Miles and sees a gun with him. She was already very impressed by the gun, and she also learns how to shoot a gun from Miles. After which, she and her clan celebrate here. In fact, she had won. She had captured many people from the Water Clan, while here we were shown Neytiri, who was injured, and her people were now rescuing her. The people of the Water Clan who were prisoners here see that Varang is a very strange leader. She gives her people a special kind of drug with her powers, which makes her people intoxicated, and they keep worshipping her. Seeing these strange things, the people of the Water Clan find a good opportunity to escape from here. A girl here connects her hair with the Tree of Souls, and through the Tree of Souls, she connects with all the plants here and makes them attack all these Fire Clan people with plant spikes. The plant spikes, or thorns, feel like arrows and injure the people of the Fire Clan, and when they are writhing in pain, the people of the Water Clan escape from here. The scene cuts, and in the next scene, we are shown Miles coming to Jake's entire family and demanding that you give my son back to me. Then Jake says, "I can't do that because your son doesn't even want to go to your world. Now he can even breathe in our world, and I don't know how all this happened. These are all miracles of our world." Anyway, at this time, Miles was happy for his son that at least he was alive and was also breathing easily here. Here, Neytiri also gets her treatment and returns to her clan's people, and all the people who went with her are very happy to see Spider breathing without a mask. We see that Miles also returns to the humans. Miles wants to kill Jake's entire family and at the same time bring his son, Spider, here too, but the human scientists he is allied with only want to get Spider at this time so that experiments can be done on him. On the other hand, Jake now takes Spider to the good scientists who help the avatars. Jake asks the scientist if Spider can be like he was before. The scientists scan and report that the goddess has put many avatar-like things into his body, and now if his body is changed, he might die. They show that Spider now also had that tail on his head. through which the avatars used to connect themselves to Pandora, that is, their world. Here we are shown that the girl who had made the changes in Spider was very surprised at how she was able to do all this, although she didn't even have a good signal from the goddess. She gets very worried, so the people of her clan get ready to tell her the truth. This child is told that your mom was actually a human and was very sick. To save her, her soul was put into an avatar's body, but she still didn't fully become an avatar, and due to this sudden body change, somehow she became pregnant, and then you were born. You didn't have a father, and that's why we started to think that you were a gift from the goddess to us. And for this reason, you also have extra powers. Hearing this, the girl feels a little relaxed, but now she becomes sad knowing that she doesn't have a dad. Jake comes to the sad girl, saying, "Never be sad. I'm your dad, always and forever." Anyway, night falls, and we are shown that two big water monsters come to their tribe. They wanted to apologize to their tribe because they had unknowingly created many difficulties for this tribe by attacking the enemy's ships, which increased their enemies. Jake, the tribe's leader, decides Mayakal, that monster, must stay away from their tribe for a while. Hearing this, Loak, who is very close to that monster, gets angry. But Jake angrily tells him that it's only because of you and that monster that our tribe always faces difficulties. And hearing this, Loak is completely shattered. Here the scene cuts, and we see Miles again, who still has the same thing on his mind, to kill Jake's tribe and get Spider. He knew that he couldn't defeat Jake's tribe alone, so he comes to the enemy of Jake's tribe, the Fire Clan, and makes a deal with Varang that they will both fight Jake's clan together for their own benefit. We find out that Varang was against the people of the Water Clan because she had once asked for a favor from the Water Goddess, but the Water Goddess did not help her, and then she went and asked for help from Fire. Fire made all her difficulties easy, and since then, she feels that Fire is the best, and with the powers she has at this time, she can also easily kill the people of the Water Clan. These two decide that after killing Jake's tribe, they will rule this world named Pandora together. These people start planning for the war. Miles gives Varang high-tech robots and weapons, and Varang provides her army for the war. The scene cuts, and on the other side, we are shown that Spider was playing with his friends underwater when suddenly Miles arrives and grabs Spider from behind. Varang comes and mentally connects with him and takes him from here. And Spider's friends secretly see all of this. A little while after this, we see that the people of the Fire Clan arrive with very large human ships to attack the people of the Water Clan. Seeing the atmosphere of war, Jake gets scared and tells them that he doesn't want any bloodshed here. If they want to arrest him, they can. Miles agrees, leads him off. So Jake puts forward another condition. "If you take me, you will not attack my clan from behind." Miles agrees to this condition as well, and these people go to the human clan. These people were taking Jake away like a trophy, and many humans were taking his pictures. Varang had also come inside the human clan with them, and Denny was not at all happy to see her. She asks Miles, "Why did you bring Varang here?" To which Miles replies, "If we have Spider and Jake today, it's all because of Varang." A little later, it is shown that the humans had started experiments on Spider to find out how he was breathing on Pandora. On the other hand, in Pandora, we see Loak searching for his friend, the water monster Mayakal, in the water to save his world and his tribe. But in the water, many ferocious fish attack him, but his luck prevails here as his friends arrive just in time to save him from those fish. Loak still hadn't given up. He starts his journey again and also meets Mayakan. Here he finds out that Mayakan's brother was also attacked by humans, because of which he was in a lot of pain, and human weapons were still stuck all over his body. Here we are shown another human clan that wants to attack the people of the Water Clan on one of their holidays and wants to make themselves immortal with their powers, meaning they want to become such that they can never die. But here, one scientist feels that all of this is wrong. She says that we can't do that. She explains that the people of the Water Clan are creatures of Pandora who are very intelligent, can fight for themselves, and can even communicate, and we shouldn't destroy them. They want it only for themselves. Meanwhile, we see Neytiri outside human base to save Jake and Spider. Meanwhile, Spider also escaped the experiment room, saving himself in the process. The guards even see him on CCTV, but don't attack him because the scientist had forbidden them from attacking him, as many experiments were still pending on Spider. Meanwhile, we see that Neytiri had also saved Jake, and now she returns to her clan with Jake and Spider. And here, Jake says to Neytiri, "You were right. The humans will make Spider's life a living hell by experimenting on him, and we should have just killed him." He says, "It's not too late. I will kill Spider and free him from that tyranny." Because the humans won't stop until they find out how humans can breathe on Pandora. And once they find out this secret, the humans will just kill all of us and settle on Pandora themselves. And just as they ruined Earth, they will destroy Pandora in the same way. Now, as soon as Jake tried to kill Spider, he couldn't because a father's heart was beating in his chest. He had raised Spider like his own child. Anyway, at this time, they still faced a very big threat. They knew that humans would come here at any time to take Spider. They couldn't fight the humans alone. So Jake goes to the Air Clan to ask for help. He tells them that the humans want to attack their world, Pandora, and take it over. And to save Pandora, they will have to fight together. That's why the people of the Air Clan also agree. Despite the Air Clan people agreeing, Jake felt that they couldn't win against the humans. That's why Jake now decides to also seek help from all the monsters on Pandora. But the monsters didn't want any war at this time. They refused to fight. But just then, Mayakan arrives here, bringing his brother, who was attacked by the humans. He explains to his monsters that if we don't side with them and don't wipe out the humans will kill us. And thus, the monsters also become a part of this war. It is shown that in a short while, humans arrive with their large ships and their aircraft to attack this world. In the water, they were rapidly advancing towards the avatars and attacking them. The people of the Air Clan started fighting the humans in the aircraft above, but the humans were still overpowering them because of their weapons. Seeing this, the situation becomes very tense. And just then, the same monsters who start sinking the humans' large ships in the water arrive to help them. For a moment, it seems like the avatars will win, but then Miles betrays them and involves the people of the Fire Clan in all of this. Now the Fire Clan were also fighting the Air and Water clans, so the situation worsened even further. Here it is shown that Kiri, who had previously asked for help from the goddess Mother Awa, goes into the water again to ask for help from the goddess, and Spider also follows her. Underwater, they first connect themselves to the Tree of Souls, and then try to talk to the goddess. Here, we're shown the first glimpse of the goddess. Above, it showed everyone there suffering badly while fighting the war. Here, Neytiri sees a pregnant woman, and with Neytiri's help, she gives birth to a daughter, after which that avatar dies. Before dying, she tells Neytiri to take care of her daughter. Meanwhile, we are shown that Miles and his entire group spot Neytiri, and they capture her. To save Neytiri, Spider shows up and says, "I know you need me. Take me, but on the condition that you let Neytiri go." During their conversation, Spider sneak attacks them, and a fight breaks out between them. Jake also arrives here, riding his dragon, to fight these people, and their fight becomes quite intense. And in the midst of the fighting, Spider suddenly is about to fall into the fire. Seeing Spider falling, Miles, along with Jake, was in agony because Miles was Spider's real father, while Jake had raised Spider. The two of them save him together. And just then, all the avatars surround Miles. Neytiri wanted to kill Miles because Miles, being an avatar, was betraying the avatars and was aligned with the humans. At this time, Miles also realized his mistake, so before anyone could kill him, he jumps into the fire and sacrifices himself. Here, we see that all the monsters also attack and eat the humans, and the remaining forces flee from here. And in this way, the avatars succeed in saving their Pandora, their world. Finally, these people could now live freely and easily in this world of Pandora. In the movie's post-credit scene, we are shown that Spider, along with all the avatars, is connected to the Tree of Souls shown at the start of the movie. And through this Tree of Souls, he meets his deceased family, his deceased mom, and all the other avatars. These people are very happy together here. And just by showing them all like this, the movie ends here.